Hi everyone, happy Sunday. If you are watching this live, go ahead and drop a comment below. Let me know that you're here and you're watching, and also let me know where you're watching from. I am, for those of you who maybe don't know, I'm in Salt Lake City, so we're kind of going through this weird transition right now as far as the weather, where it was like beautiful and 60 degrees last week, super sunny, then it snowed, and then now it is freezing cold again, but like sunny at the same time. So we've had multiple seasons within a few days. But I'm just kind of taking this weekend to really get clear on my intention for this next month. And so that is the point of this video, is me coming on here to talk about our intentions for this 30-day meditation challenge and giving you some tips on how you can figure out what your intention is going to be. And I have some notes, so I'm going to be glancing down. Christina, you're in Farmington. Me too. That's so awesome. So I'm going to have some notes here that I'm going to be looking at from time to time. So first thing I want to talk about is, what is an intention? So an intention is our why. It's our reason for doing anything. It is what we intend to create by doing a certain action. So for example, what we want to figure out, hopefully by the end of today, is what is our intention in participating in this 30-day meditation challenge. So that's only something that you can answer, but if you need help kind of getting clear on what that intention is, you're more than welcome to send me a direct message or put any comments here in the group. So I wanted to kind of give you some background information on why I decided to do this 30-day meditation challenge. So lately I've had a lot of people in my life that are kind of waking up to a lot of their spiritual ability, maybe kind of getting a little bit curious about spirituality and coming to me, as I tend to be kind of a resource for a lot of people in my life. And I'm realizing that there's a lot of misunderstanding about something as simple, which meditation, yes, meditation can be simple, something as simple as meditation. And just recently I had a friend who's going through a really hard time, and I recommended her that she meditate. And she was just, oh, well, I couldn't focus long enough to meditate. And I was just thinking, oh, no. That's totally not what meditation is, and people, I think, make it way too complicated. So in the back of my mind, I've had this desire to write a blog post that is a beginner's guide to meditation that just really clearly outlines what meditation is, what meditation isn't, and making it more accessible to people so that they aren't so intimidated to try it. And usually that's how I get a lot of inspiration for my blog posts, is I kind of tune into what the people around me need as far as how they're communicating or what their energies feel like. And then I kind of just put that, I use myself as like a vessel, and then I put that out into the universe, working under the assumption that there are other people out there that are going to see that needed to hear that message as well. So I already had this idea to write this blog post, and I just kind of have been putting it off, and I've had little ideas I've jotted down about what I wanted to include in the post, but I haven't actually written it. Well, last week when I posted my most recent blog post, I looked at the date and I realized that tomorrow is the 1st, and I just love the beginning of the month. Like, I love when a new month starts. I love creating new goals. I love just getting super pumped about a fresh start, and I absolutely love when the first day of the month starts on a Monday, the first day of the week. It just, everything aligns and it feels so good and so motivating. And so I don't know why, but it just came to me that I said, oh, I should post the beginner's meditation guide on the 1st. Oh, and then I should also do a 30-day meditation challenge. Don't ask me why that came to me. It just did, and I went with it, and I was literally typing out the email to my blog subscribers and just wrote it in there. And then I remember thinking, oh, now I actually have to do it. Like, I actually have to commit to making this 30-day challenge happen. And it was really exciting. It was really inspiring, but also kind of like, oh, what have I just done to myself? Like, am I going to be able to see this through? Which I feel fully confident that I'm going to be just fine. And I'm super excited that so many of you were equally as excited about this opportunity to do this challenge, and that you guys are participating. So that's why I decided to create this 30-day meditation challenge for all of us. And then as far as my desire to participate, so I've been really getting super connected to my spiritual side, I'd say for the last year and a half to 2 years. And I had a really strong spiritual practice as far as daily meditation, But then life took over and lots of things happened. I kind of mentioned that in my last video as far as having a baby. I left a job, started a new job, blah, blah, blah. Life happens. But it's been my goal to really get back to it, especially because I really believe in the power of meditation to get us connected to ourselves. So not only can we use meditation to connect to spirit, and that's open to interpretation as far as what you believe, the universe, spirit, God, you can use whatever words or word you like. But in addition to that, I really feel like it's a great opportunity to listen to what we need inside of us, because we spend all day just distracted by sounds and noise and people and energies, and we don't really take the time to really sit still with ourselves and get quiet. And I think that so many magical things can happen when we take that time. And so for me, my goal and my part of my intention for participating in this 30-day challenge as well. Hi, Robert. Oh, so happy to see you. Thank you for watching. My intention for participating is also because I really want to cultivate my creativity again. I really want to get reconnected with spirit and really try to figure out what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. I know that I'm not necessarily at the end of 30 days going to just magically know what my purpose is, but I think taking that time every day to meditate is going to help me get closer to that. So that kind of gives you some insight into why I created the challenge for this month and also why I'm choosing to participate. So with that being said, I wanted to go ahead and share with you my intention that I wrote, and I'm going to recommend that all of you work the rest of today to kind of figure out what you want your intention to be, and then you write it out. So mine is going to be, I connect with spirit every day to gain clarity on my purpose and enhance my intuitive gifts. So I'm going to be writing that on the mirror above my altar. I'm going to be writing that on a little note card, and then I'm going to be journaling that intention every single day to kind of remind myself of why I'm doing this. And it's also an intention that I can come back to throughout the day, especially if I haven't meditated yet, to kind of remind me of why I'm doing this. This is my why. This is my purpose. So just a couple of things. When you are creating your intention, a couple of things you want to make sure you do is you want to make sure that you believe it. So if I'm going to create this intention about connecting with spirit every day and enhancing my intuitive gifts, if I actually don't believe that that's going to happen, then the intention isn't going to serve any purpose for me. I need to actually believe that taking this time every day, being dedicated to my meditation practice, is going to bring about those results. So the first thing you need to do when you figure out your intention is make sure that you actually believe that what you want to manifest is going to happen. Another tip is I recommend that you make it juicy. So what I mean by that is using a lot of descriptive words. So it could, of course, be a simple statement like I am enough or I am worthy. Those are incredibly powerful intentions. But I love when people use super descriptive words to just make themselves more excited about their purpose and about their intention. If you need some more examples, then you can comment below when you're trying to write your intention, and I can kind of help you make it juicier. It's one of my favorite things to do with people when they're writing their intentions. And then the other last little tip is make sure that it's in the present tense. So something that I could go on forever talking about this, and it could probably be a whole other video, but just be very mindful about the way that you say things, because everything you say, every thought that you have, you are co-creating with the universe to bring that to yourself. So for example, looking at my intention, if I said, I connect with spirit every day to hopefully gain clarity on my purpose and one day enhance my intuitive gifts, if I made it sound like all of those things are coming to me in the future, then the universe hears that and says, oh, she's not ready for it. So we're just going to continue to make her wait till that later day where this is going to happen for her. That's not what I want. Of course I want it now, but I'm also okay with waiting for it to come in the perfect time. So you just want to make sure that when you create your intention, use a present tense. So again, if you are having trouble when you're writing your intentions, you can type it in below, either below this video, or just create your own post and I'll go in and comment. But let me know kind of what you're thinking you want your intention to be. And then if I see anything like it's not in the present tense or we could make it more juicy, then I will do that and help you kind of rewrite it. Let's see. So that's kind of all the tips I had for today for creating your intention. Go ahead and take some time to think about it. Like I said, you can post underneath this video or you can create your own post within this group. Anybody's free to post at any time. You can always tag my name at Andi Petty if you want me to make sure I see it, but I am in the group pretty often throughout the day, so I will see it. And then I would just recommend, once we've solidified your intention, go ahead and write it on a little note card. Take a piece of paper and some markers and make it really pretty. Make it something that you're excited to look at, you're excited to read, you're excited to think about. And then, this all kicks off tomorrow. So April 1st, we're going to do 30 days of meditation. My beginner's guide to meditation post is going to be going out tomorrow to my email list, but I'll also be sharing the post in this group. And for tomorrow, until you get all that extra information from the blog post, your only goal is to just set aside 3 to 5 minutes to meditate. And you don't need to know anything else right now except that it can be completely in silence. It can be listening to a song that you connect with spiritually. It can be listening to a 3 to 5 minute meditation. It's totally up to you what you want to make tomorrow. And then as the rest of the month goes on, I'll be sharing specific meditations I recommend. I'll be sharing tips on how to enhance your meditation practice. By the end of the 30 days, you're going to feel like a little meditation master guru. And you're going to be super excited. And it gets easier, and it also gets more fun, I think, the longer that you get into it. So with that being said, I think that's everything I had to talk about today, but I am super, super excited to be going on this journey with you guys for the next month. Thank you so much for being so supportive of each other and me. And I look forward to tomorrow. So have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you soon.